I accept responsibility, and we are making changes.
Yo, you know what I mean? Cuomo, like, dude, like, man, like, I just don't get, like, yo, man, this day and age, man, this cancel culture, like, if my man, you know, grabbed a couple of cheeks, you know what I mean, kissed a couple of cheeks, I don't see the big deal in all that. Like, I ain't saying, you know what I mean, what he did was right, but why can't we talk about the nursing home, though? You know what I mean? Like, to me, that's the bigger issue. You know what I mean? All them people that died from that joint, my man made a book making bread off of that. You know what I mean? So, I mean, yeah, 11 chicks talking about, you know what I mean? He talked to them crazy. He an old white dude, man. He need Italian, you know what I mean? Italians show more affection, you know what I mean? They kiss dudes on the cheek, you know what I mean? So I don't know what the big deal is, but again, I ain't discounting none of the chicks, you know what I mean? I'm just glad that the Democrats finally seem like they trying to hold somebody accountable from their side. So I'm cool with that, you know what I mean?
And I just want to be clear, Hakeem Jeffries, head of the Democratic caucus, is now among the other Democrats that have spoken out about this matter and obviously calling for the resignation of Andrew Cuomo. Elise Stefanik, one of the lawmakers, saying must impeach immediately. We may be getting her to join us here in just a short moment. But Kayleigh, there's so many questions, and I feel like people that have been watching this play out, waiting for the results of this investigation, waiting for the report that we now have. They have questions about the civil nature versus the criminal nature. As you heard, Letitia James was asked about that in the news conference. She said the investigation's civil in nature. The findings, therefore, have no criminal consequences. The accusers, though, can now decide for themselves whether they want to bring a civil lawsuit against him. And any prosecutors are free to examine the public evidence. It's out there for all of us to see to determine whether they want to pursue further action. That's what we just heard from the Attorney General. But we're all just left wondering, will he pay the consequences in that way? Will there be civil charges by these individual victims or collectively? Or will there be more severe political consequences in the form of impeachment?
Yeah, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, my man did what he did. You know what I mean? He ain't admitting he did it. So maybe he didn't. You know what I mean? We don't really know, but we do know he killed them folks in the nursing home, man. Like, that's what y'all should be focused on, period, point blank. Matter of fact, shout out to my mans out there. He worked at the nursing home, you know, over there on Jefferson, man. Shout out to my man, Bo. You know what I mean? Taking care of them, you know, changing the old folks up, you know what I mean? Taking that doo-doo off them and all that, you know what I mean? That's an honorable job because I couldn't do that, you know what I mean? So shout out to Bo. Oh, and my homegirl, Keisha, you know what I mean? She bad too, yo. Like, she bad. Like, if I ever got to go into a nursing home and she still look like that, I want her to be my nurse. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, whatever they gonna do, they gonna do.